Welcome to the Ryan Mac Show. I'm Ryan Mac. Kind of things we have to go over. We have PPI, and we have PPI this morning. It actually just recently went off. We obviously have a big candle down there. Silver and gold sold off, obviously, kind of just dumping. I kind of figured that would be the high for silver, in my opinion. Could run right back up there. We got some interesting things happening on the NQ. We're approaching all-time highs on the ES and can't seem to get over it. So let's go to the trade desk. So good morning. Welcome to the show. Let's get this thing going. It's Friday. Be patient. Be patient. It's going to be really volatile today. We're going to look at some things. Let's go to the desk. A lot of things moving. I'm going to pull up this full screen and go over some things. PPI, month over month, already happened. It came in at 0.5%. Expected was 2.2%. So obviously you can see how that already played out. It looks like we're kind of retracing on the move. We have Chicago PMI, which will happen here in about 30 minutes. So 15 minutes after open. Again, it's not a red folder event, but it is something that will get the market to give an excuse to move. I was really hoping these come in a little bit tighter, but that didn't happen to the price or to expected, because we would at have went up. Heading over to the full screen here. What do we got for indicators on the Macdicator? What do we got? The Macdicator is showing a gap up here at 25,896.75, and we have a gap down here at 25,713. This one is our last gap on the chart for the price action that we've had overnight. Keep an eye on this price. Mark out this price right here at 25,710. 711. 711. We're going to go to 711. We have gaps up above this pivot, 25,950. We have gaps all up here, 26,265. I'm not feeling that this thing wants to be bullish today, but we do have this structure of an inverse head and shoulders. Kind of watch for that structure as well. I know that structure is important in the market, so I wouldn't be shocked if we held this gap, because we came down and touched this gap this morning at PPI news. We're going to look at the ES now, moving forward to the ES. Anybody trade the Apple? Anybody trade Apple last night? I know I saw some of the chat there on the NQ doing its thing. On the ES, we have a gap up here at 6,974. 6,974. And of course, 6,992 was prior day close. So we do have a little bit of a gap that we could want to go up and fill. This could be a higher low, inverted head and shoulders. I don't know if we'll make it back up here. If we do get back up here, we do have a gap at 7,038.75. It's kind of a coin toss at the moment. Coin toss for which way we were going to go at open. Looking at gold real quick. Gold could be a higher low for gold, 5,016. We could run up through and go clean up all this weird stuff going on. Might have to look for the higher time frames for any type of gaps below. We definitely have some work down below, but that may or may not come into play today. It could. It's gold, so it's moving hundreds of dollars a point a minute from what I've seen. Going to silver, the silver futures gold contracts have actually rolled over. We have $100, 185, 102. Could find a higher low here. Not sure what they're doing with silver. I understand margin just changed for silver. You need like $52,000 a contract for their margin on some of their futures chain. So silver has been really interesting to watch. As you can see in the heat map behind me, we're pushing up. for silver, and then kind of got that going for us. Let's go to the trade scene. Let's just kind of watch where we're gonna go with things. We have about 8 minutes till the market opens. Anybody take any trades? And if you're looking for a prop firm, obviously Apex has 90% off. So I think that we have a lot going on. Just pay attention to the market. It's the last day of the month. It is the last trading day of the month as well. Keep that in mind. It is Friday, so don't go crazy. You don't go ham trying to take a trade today. Please. I'd like to see you guys get green. Yeah. So just, it's Friday, okay? It's the last day of the month. We have plenty of time next month to trade. You're going to be joining me trading the market. You know, don't take the setup unless you know that you're going to take a win. I'd like you guys to stay green. Let me check to see what I have going on. I think I have something. I have something to trade. So if it's not options, so I'm currently in long on the SPY. So I have a couple of call options I'd like to see come back up, but may or may not today. That is the question we are having. I don't know if this right shoulder is good enough for them to continue higher, but we'll see. If you're new to the stream, hit the like and subscribe. Let's watch some book maps. Let's watch the NQ on the book map. I think Alex is talking.
I didn't get homework done yesterday.
That's kind of what I do. Alex is talking. 25, 8, 28, 75. See those 26 contracts that we had kind of roll in? Let's read some book together. A lot of people like to try to figure out how I make these call outs. We have 96 resting orders here at 25,900. 3 minutes until the market opens. You look on the right hand side that we got, I mean, got 173 contracts resting down there at 25,200. A little bit more out of the way, but we still have 88 contracts resting above, 95 contracts resting above. Here we go, about 2 minutes. MGC trades flat now. Micro gold. Got coffee? Everybody got their coffee? Like I said, it's $1 billion industry. Very important business. Don't trade without your coffee. We're moving. It is currently open. Whoa, what happened to the ES? A lot of that going on lately, huh? Just up, down. I mean, ES moved up 20 points. In that candle, that's not 15, 16 points. That's pretty good. That's pretty significant. Obviously, the NQ is doing the same thing. Coming right back down. Has a 100-point candle. Jeez. All right, let's see. What are you gonna do? I think that's a good plan. M5 trades. Stick to it. Sit on your hands. I mean, once you make a decision in your mind, it's hard to have it back off from it. So stick to it. I mean, nobody gonna feel bad but you, or feel good but you. Yeah, it seems to be that the first 5-10 minutes of it, a lot of traders, cash traders, they actually get in and out of the market pretty quickly in the open. Looks like the ES is pushing back up at the moment, retesting high of day. 4-hour opens. That's debatable. The move is debatable. M5 could happen right at open. Great trend all day, you know. Either way, great trend down, up, it doesn't matter. It could happen right at the open. We don't know. We do have news here in about 10 minutes. Chicago PMI. So we got this gap up here, 25,949. I think we're going to that. I would love to trade to that. Take a call down here, a long down here to 25,953. Back up to 26. We might run through this area here. Come right up to 26,192. 25,999 is previous day close. It's reaching for it, clearing the gap. I want to definitely see what happens at 25 or 26. How it goes. And 26 is the target on NQ and 6,992.75 on the ES. So let's see, kind of, it looks like it's doing it's making a sweet time up there. Pivot here. Market makers are looking at this pivot, finding support on the 5 EMA. We're above the VWAP and the 200. Those things are pinched together. They need to spread that out a little bit if they want to break it. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt 25,948. Oh, well, look at that. Look at how wrong I was. Just sitting on my hands. They're like, let's go retest the VWAP. Not a bad entry there. That's also POC on the Bookmap. Got POC on the Bookmap at 850. Wow. Insane candles. 50-point candle. It's too slow. Actually, you know what? Slow isn't always that bad. It's being patient. You got to work on the patience skill. All right. You just undid everything right there on that 50-point candle. All right, so now I'm interested in putting in a long position right there. Okay, so this is my paper trade. Not in any trades right now, but thinking that it will come up to 25,948. You know, it could probably even make it all the way up to 25,999. But 57 points, 1 micro. It's $100. 2 micros is 200. 3. Oh, that's another 300. Yeah, I believe that. I mean, you could even, as you see momentum move, you can go all the way up if you want. Right? You can do that for 108 points. Now you're looking at $200 on 1 micro. See? Going long? Anybody in the long? I mean, it would be ideal to see 26K. That was previous day close. And watch them see what they do there at that price. But I only wanted to go to this gap at 25,948. But M5 trades, let's play it. I mean, 26 points for me is enough. Because I use minis, but Matt's long. All right. Are you VWAP long, or are you? Did you just? What's your entry, Matt? If you don't mind me asking. I mean, we got a small group of people in here. We're not that big yet. Nice. VWAP long. Nice. It's a great trade so far. I mean, can't go wrong. 72 points, 2 minutes. Hope you're in some good size. It's taking its sweet time to clean up this area. And it also, you got in about 2 minutes, we got the economic calendar, Chicago PMI. So algo is on. Chicago PMI. Fear and greed right now, we're at 59. Okay, 20 EMA retest. Got 20 EMA retest on the one. Finding support there. Oh, turn around. Reject this pivot area. About 1 minute, 43 seconds to Chicago PMI. Wow, market is not, they take the day off. It's slow. All right, 8 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. All right, Chicago PMI. Are we there yet? 54. Consensus was 44. Previous was 42.7. Forecast was 45. So we're about 9 points more than what we assumed it would have been. Letting the market absorb all that, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Man, he's always put me in the middle of that stuff. What's up, Alex? Well, I didn't give me any more viewers, Alex. I'm kidding. Oh, man. All right, VWAP. Back to VWAP. Fell down. Hit my stop loss. Boom. See, this is why I use the Macdicator, because that was that was a pivot, obviously, that we came back to. This is obviously probably a turnaround. I would have added that position, Matt, at VWAP. I would not have worked my way to break even on that at all. Here we go, right back up. All right, reapproaching the high of day pivot. Also the 15-minute ORB. 200 EMAs on the 15, pushing this down along with this pivot. If we get into here, if we do get into here, this thing could go this way. It could reject, obviously, which I do believe we will get into that point. So it's just a matter of when, and it looks like it'll be soon. So we got 8 minutes and 35 seconds on this candle here. ES is pushing up. We got that going for us. Yeah, struggling below this pivot. Struggle. Nothing more we can do is watch. Oh. That was a bounce, huh? Boom, boom. Right back up. Are we going to Mars? Going to Mars. All right. I wish we would have went to Mars. It's Friday. It's the 30th. Just kind of hanging out, doing nothing. Made a lower high almost. Yeah, it's a lower high. Unless we consolidate to go back up. I want to see how it reacts at 25,858. Copy, guys. Small range. It's good good point range, but just you can sell it at the top, buy it at the bottom. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on that front. It's ridiculous. Shut down. Some crazy things going on. I mean, they're still buying 857, 856. So, all right. So that's inverted head and shoulders there. Shut down. PA his ass. Been 5 trades. It is ass. I mean, it sucks. But we don't have control over that, right? I mean, we're sitting in this what, 50, 100 point range today. Just now, we're just kind of building up a particular direction to go. So we got the new 4 hour. Let's look at that. There we go. Watching the 4 hour candle. Pretty good reversal, 4 hour reversal candle on the 200 EMA. Got a pivot here, pivot there. You know, I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked if we took this low on the 4 hour to this high to that low. If we get to 26.5 to 34, we would just rally through it. This area would be a problem, but I would not be shocked. We could come up to this price here, 26,160. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. What closes in 2.5 minutes? Oh, the hourly too. Half hour closes. Everything closes. Big candle closing. Do we stay below the 200 EMA or do we take it? Currently looking at the 30 minute. 9:41. Patiently waiting for something to happen. Back to VWAP. And lower we go. All right, we still got a gap down here at 25,710 we can reach for. We got some liquidity down there at 25,800. Right here, 25,800. About 98 resting orders. Whoa. Psych. Right back to VWAP. And retest. This is a 1 minute retest. If we go red, I would continue. I would think on that we would be continuing. That 4 hour just closed. Closed green. Is this the turnaround? Is this the bottom? Is this the bottom of the 4 hour? Do we come back up on the 4 hour? Silver dumping off. Yeah, it's not moving much right now. That's for sure. Just kind of floating. Pretty indecisive. I mean, it's the end of the month. Yeah. It's Friday. You have any market makers here? Somebody shake it. Shake the market. Wouldn't be shocked if we came down and filled this 5-tick gap. And that be the bottom of the day. And we come right back up. I mean, playing with 230 points on that. I mean, we have good enough size in these 1 minute candles to break out or break down. So still have a lot of orders, resting orders there at 25,800 that we're kind of poking at. You don't like up and down at VWAP? I don't either. It's not something that I would want to do either. I have seen this before. Feel like we're gonna get a real big bullish engulfing candle. 200-300 points. I've seen this before. Just bullish engulfing. Right back up. Just don't know when and or if it's going to even happen. I just feel like I've seen this before. So just feel like we're going to get just some like bull move that's going to rip up some sort of liquidation candle of something just straight up. I mean, let's look at kind of the sentiment. Sentiment is kind of read through. Apple's down today, considering they had a beat on earnings. Back above the VWAP. Get a quick market sentiment on some things. Huh, that's why. Got a gap here. It's holding it down. SPX holding us down. Did we get a candle that comes up to 25? And we got clear skies above. Why not? Inverted head and shoulders could come right back to 855, 856. It doesn't find support on the 20. Looks like we're finding buyers down here. Come on. We got about the 15-minute close in here shortly. Nice. Okay. 15 is green. Just need to get above that 200 EMA. New 15-minute candle needs to go to the VWAP or the 200 EMA. We need to test that. We need to touch it. We need to come up to it. 25,950. A lot of buyers. Look at all these wicks right here. A lot of buyers. A lot of good support there. On the 15 anyway. Looking at the 5. Looking at the 1. Nice push up. Playing 0 DTEs right now. I know this is futures trading, but just letting you guys know I'm in 0 DTEs on SPY. But it makes sense to come back up to 25,999, 26K. It makes sense at least to test it. We keep going, that'd be cool. I'd be stoked to see it keep going. NQ has yet to hit its all-time high. Apple had some great earnings. I don't know why we're not buying more. It came back down to pretty much previous day close before open. So somebody's got to believe that thing is worth more than what it is. It's already over a couple $1 trillion, right? Come on, go green, Apple. Stay green. Amazon's green. Apple, come on. Tesla's up. Meta's even coming back. Shaking out Meta. Microsoft was green from prior day close. Come on. This whole market needs to just go green. It's time. Come on, whale. Make a big splash. Where you at, whales? 52 resting orders there at 25,920-ish. Nope. Right here, 52,919-ish. There's 52 resting orders. 37 now. 25,900. We need to find some buyers here. Uh-oh, here we go. That might be the break of 918. That was fast. 30 points. More than 30, 40. These candles are big today. What's the ATR? Anybody know the ATR right now? Should be like 30. Yeah, I said it was going to be about 30 for the ATR. I didn't even look at that. I don't even know. I don't even have that up on my screen. So just a general guess idea of the market. I mean, what are we doing? We got buyers, sellers on each side, staying below the 200 EMA on the 15. What are the market makers doing? Building a right shoulder? I mean, come on, are we done yet? Waiting for that 30-minute to close? What's going on? 4-hour candles going green. Go test that pivot. We need to go test this pivot. 26, so 41, 25. But we could go back and test the 200. Options are falling, so for long, more short side than anything. Interesting. Yeah, it is all end of the month. Could be a range day. Be a beautiful trend back up if it did. That'd be nuts. Back to the VWAP and the 200 EMA on the 1. Keeps touching it, it's gonna break. All right, let's see where we go. FD's pulling down. Let's see here. We can't seem to get a break to either side right now. Just kind of floating. Coming up on about 10:30 Eastern. That was the retest of the VWAP. Let's see if we hold it down. Nope. Not gonna go break back through this 200 VWAP. It just went right back to 25,827 pretty quickly. Yeah, depending on what happens here, will determine which way we go. On the VWAP on the ES, so below the pivot. Where is that bullish engulfing candle? Where is that bull? Seen this all before. About 46 seconds till we get to the bottom of the hour. We make a new low of day? Possible. Very possible. Could happen here in about 5 seconds. Boom. New low of day. All right. Well, can't say we didn't try. We do have a support here at 25,753. Let's look at silver. Silver's at looks like 98.50. 5,080 on gold. Yeah. Got it. There's that retest of the 5 EMA on the NQ. Is this the bottom? Is this the higher low? Is it? Is it? Don't let it fool you. Now we could make this definitive retest back up to 25,846 and then reject off there and go lower, where we could just get these EMAs to spread out, where we can just break through it all. This 200 EMA and VWAP bunched up right here. I don't like that. It's just too close together to make a decision to do anything. Although we are below the EMA on the 5. We're below the EMA on the 15. We're below the EMA on the 30 and the 1 hour. Going all the way through the 4 hour. We're above the EMA. So the only thing we're above the EMA on is the 4 hour. And then of course the daily, I think we're above it as well. Yep. So let's see here. Pretty uniform lower. All right, well, let's see if it works. Just quickly get your attention. Really appreciate y'all coming to watch an analysis, get an analysis of the market today. I did take no trades on futures. I really appreciate you all tuning in. I'll be back here Monday morning. Hopefully we have a better market move in the morning. 8:15 Eastern. Hope you all have a great day. Stay green. I'll catch you guys on the live RMTWB chat. Peace.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you enjoy the stream?
I did. Thank you for watching.
Beats on the beat. Late shift, blue light, all night, TWB on. If you're still here, you're part of the song. Think with bookmaps, follow that flow. Alex on stream while the bubbles blow. TWB fam checking in each night. Same small dream of getting this right. Hey. Think with bookmaps, trust that chat. Slow control, no FOMO, Ryan Mac teach us that. If you're here for the climb, not just a hit, pull up a chair, yeah, you're built for this. London sky dark, but the chat run bright. Moms, dads, grinders, all online tonight. ES too slow, NQ trying to steal the show. We just watch tape, keep the risk real or the flow. Listen and sing with me on a beat. Cars, trades, a schizo, then it dumps back down. GG community, scam a Ponzi. I love trading, smash the light. From first bell ring to the late night close. Same core crew, yeah, everybody knows. Think with bookmaps, follow that flow. Alex on stream while the candles glow. TWB fam checking in each night. Same small dream of getting this right. Think with bookmaps, trust that data, slow control, no FOMO. If you're here for the climb, not just a hit, pull up a chair, yeah, you're built for this.